But I think Democratic culture has too many preachy females. It's too much. Don't eat hamburgers. Don't watch football. All right, wear condom. Like, man, shit, leave me alone. You okay? I got a goddamn life to lead. You know, guy works at a tire repair shop in suburban Atlanta. You know, motherfuckers working 50 hours a week. You know, making $16.50 an hour, and he wants to watch the football game. And he wants to smoke dope and drink beer, and then everybody's telling him he's slothful, and they reject that shit. And you know, I just think some of it is cosmopolitan condensation, if you will. Like you need to lead the kind of life we lead, not the kind of life you lead. And it pisses people off.
Well, that's across the board. That's black, white. That's a big part of Trump. That's a big part of Trump.
It's Hispanic. We're going to lose Hispanic males.
Yeah.
We're going to fucking lose them.
And that's on that male-female issue. That's on, I mean, you know, it very much, they want to see the strong, this is a generalization, but.
Yeah, so he's a Democrat.
Yeah, he's been things that everyone knows, but is too scared to say.
We're going to lose Hispanic males.
Yeah.
We're going to fucking lose them.
And that's on that male-female issue. That's on, I mean, you know, it very much, they want to see the strong, this is a generalization, but strong, dominant male in a household. I mean, you know.
Damn. So why you felt like they're going to lose Hispanic over the black?
They've already they're losing the black already. Just because of, like, the reasons he said.
Lyndon B. Johnson.
Because they think, you know, they make minorities think that you got to vote that way, but then when your principles don't align with it and you're just voting that way because you're told, it doesn't take much for you to change teams.
You're not black if you're not Democrat.
So y'all don't think he was saying that the Hispanics gonna realize before? I mean, black people are realizing, but Hispanics have voted Republican more than what black people did.
They've been.
So
they probably already
still got a good amount that you know.
No, they probably do.
They have a higher percentage still right now in the race.
But Hispanics think pretty $1? Oh, okay. Ha. Hey, affect my business. $1, I remember Trump. Oh, ha. Black people, yeah, right. I can't do it. I live with the $4 gas. We the spoiled ones. The Hispanic $1 gas. I vote Trump. That's why I think he said that. I don't know. I don't know. He might not have said it like that. I mean, he might not have.
I don't know all the stats on like.
You're not black if you ain't Democrat.
And he could be saying, you know, black people gonna vote for Democrat forever because you know they got such a grip on us.
Yeah, I don't hear that about them.
Obviously, Hispanics,
I wonder why he said them over the black. I don't know.
Because Hispanics vote better than black people.
But why would that? But he's saying he was acting like they were.
But there's more. They got more Hispanics though than blacks. So that probably
we're completely lose them. I mean, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying because it looks like most of your team members are on the black team, and the black team is converting. You know, we know what I mean.
I say all minorities, majority of the team.
I figure out what he meant by it.
No, I don't know why he brought them up over the blacks either, but it is what it is.
Both believe in the Democrat Party for sure, though.
Yeah,
you ain't black if you don't vote
right.
Democrat.
I think he's right. The Hispanics is gonna leave more faster than the black people probably. He's correct.
He from NOLA? Yeah, LSU and NOLA.
He's from Louisiana.
He does not look 80. He does not talk like he's 80 either.
He ain't Joe Biden.
Oh, man, he needs to be out there. Yo, he's way more competent. What the heck?
That is, yeah.
He's 80. I think Joe Biden is the same. Joe Biden's 79.
83.
Oh, Joe Biden.
They said Joe Biden got menopause up there. They said he got Alzheimer's.
He's American political assistant and author. Hold on, let's see where he's from. Yeah, he was born in an army hospital in Georgia's Fort. It said Fort Moore, but now it says Fort Benning.
Fort Benning, okay. Fort Benning, that's in Georgia.
Stay behind in Carville, Louisiana. Yeah, so I mean, he was in Louisiana.
I used to live in Fort Benning. That's crazy.
When you start speaking in a language that people don't speak, they resent that. And if you start speaking like NPR, you're going to lose votes. So I tell people, when you start speaking in a language that people don't speak, they resent that. And if you start speaking like NPR, you're going to lose votes. So I tell people, there's one term that I just don't like the term communities of color. I don't know what the hell it means. So I live in New Orleans. So they got 3 guys on the street corner. I said, hey, fellas, how are things in the community of color today? They said, what's this son of a bitch talking about?
Seriously?
I've bastard out of here. All right? To address people like they address each other.
What does that mean?
Man, let that ride.
Batiman.
What did he say?
He
Said
said
Batiman. Big fish. All the Caribbeans know.
What does that mean, bro?
Bro, let it ride, bro.
I just don't like the term communities of color. I don't know what the hell it means. So I live in New Orleans. So they got 3 guys on the street corner. I said, hey, fellas, how are things in the community of color today? They said, what's this son of a bitch talking about?
Seriously,
Jive-ass bastard out of here. All right? Talk to address people like they address each other. And we started on this coded language, and we let it get away from us. And people, it hurt us. And it's what I call coastal condensation. That we know what's best for you. Don't eat hamburgers, don't watch football, don't drink beer. Guess where our young male number is going? In the toilet. All right? Because Democratic messaging, I'm sorry, is too feminine.
Facts.
It just is.
Okay, James, I'm going to stop you right there.
Look.
But we're going to keep going because I want to quote something.
And he's a Democrat. He gonna help them out.
He ain't
the
gonna-
type of people they need.
I can say he disrespected the man in front of his face, but he kind of.
You could tell. Look how they
No,
they
but the thing
legs.
is, they know that it's feminine. They're accepting of it. It's not a secret that the man is acting feminine. It's just the fact that they're accepting of that. So I thought this wasn't no secret. He ain't even really.
He keeping it 100.
He just keeping it 100.
They just saying what they're scared to say, like the coded language thing.
Hey, y'all, don't
It's
get.
just crazy that he doing it right in front of the gay anchor.
Yeah,
But
with
they
his
say
legs crossed.
that doesn't mean he don't accept it. It's just what it is.
Hey, y'all, don't get mad at me, bro. Don't he look like #1 off of Codename Kids Next Door?
I know who you talking about. Bro, no, he looks like somebody else, bro.
It looks like Adam Silver kind of.
He look like Mike Precious.
Guess where our young male number is going? In the toilet.
He funny though.
All right? Because Democratic messaging, I'm sorry, is too feminine. It just is.
Okay, James,
His legs
I'm going to
crossed.
stop you right there.
Okay.
But we're going to keep going because I want to quote something you said. You told Donnie Deutsch earlier, actually a few weeks ago, on his podcast. I'm going to try to leave out some of the expletives. Here's what you said. Unless you want me to say the words. I mean, Okay. So Donnie said Donnie was asking you about the shrinking
pure.
male support for Democrats, and you said. And I quote,
He hit the straight legs.
I think Democratic culture has too many preachy females. It's too much, don't eat hamburgers, don't watch football, wear a condom. Like, man, shit, leave me the fuck alone, okay? Like, I got a goddamn life to lead. And then he said, I call this cosmopolitan condensation. James. I get where you're coming from.
Okay. Thank you.
But there are a lot of people for whom saying that there are too many preachy females might sound like you're a 20th century man in a 21st century country that has changed. So what's wrong with...
Let's take a quick pause. Let's read what this sign says up here. Where are they right now?
Aspen, Colorado.
Yeah.
Well, that's not surprising. And he's from Louisiana, so even though he's on their side with the voting, he's blunt.
He hit the straight legs. I said, oh my goodness.
Man,
Y'all tripping, man. He finna say some bullshit.
he's their Donald Trump. He's who they need. He'll help them for real.
They probably would have went up for real.
James. I get where you're coming from.
Okay. Thank you.
But there are a lot of people for whom saying that there are too many preachy females might sound like you're a 20th century man in a 21st century country that has changed. So what's wrong with people saying, and by the way, it wasn't Democrats saying don't watch football. That was Republicans, but that's a digression. Talk to me and other people for whom what you said there is uncomfortable, maybe to some unconscionable.
If you think about Democratic messaging, listen to NPR. Read what comes out of there, all right? And you can see it. And I'm sorry, there are too many preachy females in Democratic campaign culture, all right? And we come across to people as judgmental. And that's not good at all. You can come across as understanding. And if the proof is not in the pudding, look at the male number of people that identify as Democrats. And you can keep talking like that, but one of the things that I found out, there are actually people who don't mind losing an election because it makes them feel better and superior. They ain't nothing short of winning. That's what you're about. If you don't win, you don't have shit. You're just running around with talking points. All right? And you don't win elections by telling people that their dietary habits are bad. Or they shouldn't be watching football and drinking beer at the same time. Not good. I got news for you. Football's popular. People watch it.
He's funny, bro.
They
don't like
badly.
to keep it real. And even though he's not, he doesn't align with us probably on views politically, I respect that man.
No,
They kept it 100 though.
He did. They just pushed too much, man. He basically was saying that the Democrats need to stop being so LGBTQ.
He just said that.
No, I don't think he's saying that.
Yeah,
He's saying it's too. He said it's too
just
judgy.
Yeah, it's too judgy, and just saying like they're accepting of the man acting female. But
LGBTQ are judgy though.
Yeah, but we know that. But they supposed to be known for being progressive and non-judgmental. That's their whole MO over there.
Yeah, but they're not being progressive.
Being too LGBTQ.
So it done went too far.
Yeah.
Have you noticed? Okay, so ever since like those in states like California and all that, you know how they were pushing like the LGBT whatever. All that, I'm sorry, I wasn't even trying to.
Rainbow
it's hard for me
gang.
to do that.
Just say rainbow gang.
In schools, in the South schools, they've been like starting pushing the Bible, and now they're mad. So like, oh, you gonna push your religion, or we gonna push ours down here? And they've been doing that in several schools. Like Oklahoma just passed. Every state got to preach the Bible now, or every school.
That's how it happens down here in the
And
South.
I think another state did like have to do the 10 Commandments.
That's
People are
Louisiana.
upset. Yeah. But it's like, well, how you gonna be upset about this? But then y'all religion.
Nah, yeah, they have let them go too far. They're like a clan.
Yeah.
No, that's a religion.
They are pushing that.
Yeah, that is a
that
cult
is like,
religion. They got a flag behind it.
Like-
they got signs and symbols.
It's so bad to the point when you talk about Democrats, you gonna bring up the LGBTQ.
Well, that's one of their biggest. One of their biggest.
That's the problem. You can't win with that. What percent of that? People are gonna be like, okay, bro, that's too far, bro. That's too far.
But they try to get the minority group.
It's worse.
That's what the
It's going too
Democrats.
far.
That's what the Democrats is the.
We actually seen
Minority
it go
group.
too far, and I don't know how far it was in like 2016. It probably wasn't real bad, but
It was.
Oh yeah,
That's when the Pride
We
Parade
weren't
started.
paying attention.
Because when Obama came back, he promised he gonna let them have gay marriage, and then
gave
once
them
we
an
seen
inch,
we seen the gay marriage, and that's what happens ever since. That's when we start having the gay pride and all that
That's
stuff.
why, but it was kind of like
Stopped when
I'm
Trump.
saying it got bad, right? It got very heavy and influential that culture did, but it's shooting themselves in the foot because people who are even probably for that now, before that then are like, all right, we're going to forward now.
Because if you ask me back then, I mean, I might not like spiritually aligned with the gay marriage, but I just like, hey, let them do what they're gonna do.
But if you knew how far it was gonna go after.
But yeah, see, that's the problem. He gave them an inch. Obama gave them an inch, and now that is what something the Democrat Party aligns with that are only probably 2% of the United States. That's insane. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Though I've met Democrats that seem pretty. He seemed pretty based on here, like So I've met Democrats like him, but now they're all going to the Republicans.
I don't even like him. They was oh wow, oh my goodness.
They're all going to the Republicans. Yeah, he kept it 100. A new age Democrat getting on stage.
He's not delusional woke.
Hell no.
A non-delusional
woke
Democrat.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. How he was talking, he might vote Trump on him. He might have to. It's my first time seeing this guy though. A lot of people apparently know this guy, but he was pretty funny. He was the base guy, man.